When was your last kebab? This morning. I had one for breakfast. Come to Bristol, no problem, I will, if you're going to treat me some food. Don't forget the random drug testing for free. Yes, 100%, mate. I'm sure that VADA, I'm on my whereabouts of UCAD, so I'm sure that all the testing procedures are all in place for everybody to make sure it's a fair playing field, and hopefully the judges are as well, so that's the main thing. The best boxer in England, the best two boxers in England, I'm just going to have to say Louis Edmondson and Dante Dixon at level-headed, shared, going over the goal line. Come to South Africa, not a bad shout. I've heard it's a good country. I may just do that. Hatfield legend. Well, I don't know about legend, but Hatfield's the town. We're bringing Hatfield to Vegas. We're bringing Hatfield to Vegas. That's what we're doing. Love from Saudi. God bless you all. Love to you back there. Are you mates with KSI? I know KSI well. He's a lovely fella and a very good businessman and got a great team around him. What more? Couple of questions. I fancy. Yep, I think Anthony Joshua's a great champion, but I just think Fury will beat him. Roy Bryant, you from Kent? Good man. Ever been to Canada? No, mate, never been. Felix Trinidad and Miguel Cotto, unbelievable fighters, brilliant fighters. How's training going? Training's going good, mate. Training's going good. How much is your Eddie bet for Fury? It's an interesting one because I like to see Eddie Hearn put over my WhatsApp the other day what I WhatsApped him, if he would. Don't think he will. Me versus Wilder exhibition, yeah, we're going to have to get it on. Me and Wilder, we'll have it, exhibition. My thoughts on Lemieux in Canada, he's scrap. Thoughts on Dennis McCann, serious talent. He's coming through and he's coming through fast. He's going to be the next Gypsy world champion, that man. He is unbelievable. I love him. How do you see you winning against Canelo? Get my hand raised if the fight happens. Nando's is good. Saunders Eubank too. Yeah, I think it's a fight that could potentially happen. I mean, like I say, got a good relationship with his promoter now, so you know the Southlands I get on very well with. You know, we're in touch all the time. They're nice, two nice fellas, lovely family, and they're very good businessmen, and they're not hard to work with. So I'm sure that fights like that can be made. What did you think about Warrington fight? I just think that Warrington maybe have took his eye off the ball, bit of inactivity, underestimated a big puncher. That's one thing you can never underestimate, is a hungry big puncher, because it only takes one shot. I think he stayed in the pocket too long. I think the game plan, if the game plan was to stay in the pocket that long, he were catching him with more shots, and I'm sure he was up on the scorecards before the knockdown. But listen, Warrington's a great champion. Well, he was a great champion, and I'm sure that he's got a great team behind him, and he can come back from that. Golovkin, I reckon, is definitely past his best. Yes, I reckon so. Another one there is it great? Would you slap Jake Paul around? Do you know what? Jake Paul's brother and I chat all the time. He's a nice fella. Listen, Jake Paul and that, they've done very, very, very well from themselves. And I think a lot of people hate on them in the boxing world because of how well they're done. But you can only take it after people like that. You know, they come from the YouTube background and selling out arenas and taking over arenas and making millions and millions of pounds and selling hundreds of thousands of subscriptions. So you can only take it after people like that. So fair play to them. What's up? She may be a good kid. We get Canelo, my brother. Joe Joyce versus Usyk. Joe Joyce all day long. Gypsy Brawl. Froch or Kawasaki. I looked up to Kawasaki coming all the way through. So I'm probably going to have to pick Kozaki, but I like Froch. Froch was a great fight, but Joe Kozaki was a southpaw. I just love watching him. One of my favourite. Can Warrington come back? Course he can. Course he can. Well, I think it's time, people, for a gym session. What do you think about Hopey Price? Hopey Price is a great talent, another young travelling talent coming through. Good fighter. Again, with another good coach in Dave Caldwell, and I'm sure he'll bring the best out in him. And I've got a lot of time to watch these young fighters come through, because it's very interesting. I know one of them's, well, there's a handful that could potentially take over the throne from me and Tyson. But, you know, that ain't only from the travelling community, that's all these young guns coming through as well. So we've got a load of young talent. We just need to get behind them all. What about, yep, why didn't you fight GGG? You tell me, mate. You seem to know why the fight wasn't even mentioned. I don't know. Paddy Donovan, another great fighter, good talent. We've got a load of good talent that's got to come through. You know, I could sit here and name them all day long. You know, we've got a load of good fighters coming through. So we could name them all day long. But the main thing is that they stick with it, and whether the Gypsy Storm age, where they want to roam here, there, and everywhere, and think they're the men, and put their hard work in the gym, and they will be successful. Hard has heard the sparring between you and DeGale back in the day was class. Me and James DeGale, we had some out and out wars. I beat him up, he beat me up. It was good. I tell you, some good spars. A lot of people see our spars as well. Two slicksters going at it was good. Some sessions I'll have the better, some sessions he'll have the better. James DeGale, great fight, Olympic gold medalist, world champion. Done some great things in the sport. Will your boys be professional boxers? I've got 3 sons, 1 daughter. Probably wouldn't want them to be, no. Probably wouldn't want them to be. The best man you've sparred? There's a lot. There's a lot to mention. I've been in with some good men.